Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Big Larry Show. Tuesday morning. Larry feels pretty rough this morning. Getting the morning started. Morning mutt and coffee's already going. Hope everyone's doing good this morning. Wonder how that Von Hilton's gonna sue me when he can't even find me. He has no idea what city, what country. He has no idea where I'm at. And that's a good thing. 4 viewers and no one's even said hi yet. Someone say good morning. Can't believe no one's even said nothing. Maybe today's just not my day to be on. I figure it must be J-Dubs and Von Hilton and Woody. None of you guys are saying anything to me, so it's got to be you three. Oh, here's a fourth person. Six viewers. My viewers picking up, but no one said good morning yet. Letting them computers warm up, getting your coffees ready. Morning, Miss Kitty. How's it going today? Going pretty good over here. I'm alive, I'm awake. That's the main thing. We wake up awake, so The sun is shining. Yep. Morning, baby Jane. Yep, that is definitely a good thing. The sun is shining. Let's get my morning painkiller ready. I woke up, so that means it's good. To me, if I wake up in the morning, it's a good morning. Been having problems with the internet, so I don't know what's going on with that. Yes, sir. Morning coffee and a morning painkiller. That's all I need. Yeah, the wife woke up, made my coffee, and went back to bed, so I gotta take it easy on my first cup of coffee. Let her get a little more rest before it's time for her to get up and take her shot. Yeah, it's still my good old days there, Molly. And that's my morning wake up call. I would never, ever trim myself down to handlebar mustache. I'm not a Von Hilton. My girls don't need handlebars to hold on. My wife likes the full beard. She only holds with one hand and the other hand up in the air as high as she can stretch it. Yes, we did get the bed yesterday. The wife loves it. I think she's taken over it. Yep, I think the wife's trying to steal the bed already. The boy ain't even got in it yet. Mama's trying to steal it. But it sounds like it's not going to fit in his bedroom anyway, so we're going to literally try to squeeze it into my bedroom, or we're just going to leave it sitting out in the living room. I mean, like I said, we don't get no guests. We don't have visitors over. We don't do all that good stuff. I mean, we used to with Ronnie and Marcia until they started doing a lot of traveling with all that reenactment stuff they do. We used to go to Ronnie or Jim and Millie's a lot, but we can still do that. But it's mostly at their place, not ours. She literally wanted a bed couch. That way it's a couch in the day and a bed at night. So we're still going to keep our eyes out for something like that for her. Because, like I say, whatever the wife wants, the wife gets. Yeah, we lined it all up. Larry's coming home about noon on Friday. I got a worker coming over here Friday morning, and I'm going to put him to work for a couple hours. Make sure things are ready and things are done. The wife wants to get our washer and dryer in our house and get the other set out of here because the landlord still has a set in here, and we've already told him we don't need them. He told me to let me know when we set them out on the porch, and he'll come and get them. Because I told him, he says, well, you can use them. I'd rather use my brand new set. That way I know if something happens, I'm responsible. I don't want nothing to happen to his washer and dryer. And it could be a 20-year-old washer and dryer and break down the first time I use it. I'm kind of responsible for it. So I just rather use our washer and dryer. Ten people, not too many people talking. Last one that said something was Miss Kitty about 3 minutes ago. So your answer still, Miss Kitty, yes, we did get the bed. Stay frosty. Ronnie Ray might do it for you. He's got a couple of them Civil War uniforms already. Him trimming his face down to handlebars, I'm down with that. They don't make old school washing machines anymore. Why? I have no idea, Molly. I like them things. I bought one for $10 at a yard sale one day. She's like, I don't know if it works or not. And I was like, honey, it don't matter. We took the old ringer off of it. We put it out in the middle of the yard. I filled it with ice. We filled it with drinks, and it was our outside cooler. When all the ice melted, you pulled the plug, and all the water drained right on out. It made a nice little cooler to keep our pops cold. There's somebody over around this area has got a Coca-Cola machine right now. He wants 2.5 for. If it said Pepsi or Dr. Pepper, it would already be being delivered to my home. But because it's Coca-Cola, I'm not too interested in it. I'd love to get a pop machine, the old ones, the ones you reached in and you pulled the bottle out. Don't put me wrong, I wouldn't mind having a brand new one too, or one that's just slightly used, where the kids can keep our pops cold and they can just go up and push whatever pop they want. They don't have to go to the main refrigerator. Use the refrigerator for food and use the pop machine for the pop. And fill it with pop, all different kinds of pop and water. And that way, if I ever do get someone to come over and they want a water, there it is. It's doing pretty good. It's running. I need to get someone to come over here and start it up for me this week. I like to try to start it at least once a week. My brother-in-law ran the battery down, so I'm gonna have to jump start it probably. I think I got my brother-in-law mad at me, but I really don't care. Vaughn wouldn't know the first thing about doing brakes. I wouldn't trust him to change the brakes on my 10-speed bike. Before Von Hilton would touch my brakes, I'd be doing them myself, and I know how to do brakes. He's been everything back in the day, Frosty. Jack of all trades, master of nothing. Master on turning on the computer and bidding horse vaginas. That's what he mastered in. Everything else he's failed. Yeah, exactly. Now, I could do it, Frosty. The only problem I will have is when I need to get back up off the ground, somebody's going to have to help me get back up. Really, braking rotors are pretty easy, to be honest, Frosty. I think you could even do it. First thing, you're going to need a star wrench and you're going to need a C-clamp. Them are your main two pieces right there. Your main two pieces is the C-clamp to push the caliper back in. You work for Ford. Okay, yeah, so you know how to do it. I'm glad you said that. Now I don't have to explain it, because if you work for Ford, you know how. Yeah, I think it's a 8.30 or 35 that it takes to unlock them brakes. I was just calling Vaughn's bluff. Yeah. And see, and that's what he don't like, people, because he says he's this, this, and this, and when we call him on his bluff, he don't like it. Kind of weird thing happened to me yesterday, people. I told you guys a story this week. And that gentleman that I hitchhiked to Florida with, I ain't talked to him in 8 years or so. Out of the blue, he called me yesterday. Wanting to know how I've been doing, how's things going on, how's Kentucky. Told him it's gorgeous. A lot of rain. He says he's seen I moved, and I was like, "Yeah, we moved into town." He's like, "That's okay." He was telling me he's having a little bit of problems and shit. I told him, "Hey, that's part of life. I mean, we all you ain't there. I don't think there's anybody that has started life and has went to the fullest all the way. We stumbling blocks. You always fall down, and you have to get right back up and do it again." And he fell down, so I told him just get back up. Told me he kind of didn't beg me for money or anything, but he says he didn't know what he was going to eat tonight, so I sent him $20 to get himself a pack of cigarettes and a bite to eat. And he was tickled pink, said I didn't have to do it. I know, but I don't like to hear one of my brothers are starving. I'm not that kind of guy. I invited him over here to the Big Larry show. Yes. Yeah, I don't live but about 45 minutes from Corbin, Frosty. I would well, it matters where if you're coming out of Michigan, I would live to the left side of Corbin. About 45 minutes out of Corbin. Corbin is our main area. Okay, yeah, I know. I've seen them and been there. Morning, Roland. Welcome to the morning show. Big Larry's broadcasting live on a Tuesday morning. Having fun, enjoying life, waking up, smoking my morning coffee, or smoking my morning painkiller and drinking my morning coffee. Got a little cool breeze out this morning. Got the new bed in yesterday. Now the wife's got it all made up and everything for when the boy comes home. 3 more days and he comes home. He comes home Friday morning or Friday afternoon, whatever time we want to get up there and grab him. I think they're going to drive up early. That way they can get here and get back real quick. Sounds like I get the rest of my stuff this week, too. I got 2 more of them flags behind me with the maple leaf on it. I ordered 2 more, and I got a little pipe bong, water bong kind of thing. Even though I don't smoke out of them, I don't use them barely at all. But I thought it was kind of cute. It was small, so I bought one. I mean, it was good, cheap price. Bless me. It looks like another one of the trailers up here is starting to empty out. So we're going to have 2 trailers up here empty. Landlord must have went off on one of them. Because I kept asking him why does he come through my yard to go back behind my house. He's like, well, I hunt down there. And I was like, well, not no more, buddy. Oh, I've been spotting a 12-point buck down there. Well, tomorrow morning he'll be in my front yard. He kind of gave me a funny look. I was like, I got some stuff, buddy. I dropped 2 drops out there, and every buck within a 10-mile radius will be here. I got that stuff. It cost me quite a. It was like $58 or something per gallon, but it only takes 2 or 3 drops. It throws out that aroma saying that girl's in heat and they're coming looking for her. Hey, Von Hilton, I got some cologne for you, buddy. Put some of that cologne on and go back there in them woods behind your house. I got a present for you. You'll have every buck in your neighborhood trying to ride you. Hell, I don't know. The stink on you would probably kill the smell of the deodorant, huh? I forgot about that. Just remember, the cologne can bring them closer to you, and your smell will kill it, so you won't even have to carry a gun, Vaughn. Hey, Vaughn, did your pregnant wife have her baby yet? She's been carrying that baby an awful long time. I wish I was. Had to tell the wife it's time for her to get ready to take her shot and check her insulin or check her sugar and then take her shot and eat breakfast. Mountain Mama wants to come over and help us decorate this week. She wants to decorate behind me. I told her I still ain't even made no. No, I'm not. My wife is, Frosty. She's type 2 diabetes. She takes 4 insulin shots a day, every day. Probably for the rest of her life. No, they said I was a borderline, though, Frosty. And I don't understand because the only sugar I really take in is in my coffee. I don't go around eating sweet candy bars and all that stuff. Main sugar I get is coffee. Not counting the sugar that's in bread and that kind of stuff. But when I'm eating a sandwich, I barely taste the bread. I got more meat than I have anything. Yeah, the Dr. Pepper has a lot of sugar in it. Yeah, I know. It's loaded with sugar. We use it to keep my wife's sugar where we like it. So the doctor told her to go out and get some orange juice. If she starts to bottom out, take some orange juice. Orange juice or pancake syrup are both very, very high on sugar content. So since all this has happened, we've been trying to keep a half gallon orange juice in our refrigerator at all times. I know, Miss Kitty. Yeah, I ain't even had my morning cup of water yet myself. I'm just getting through the first cup of coffee. Vaughn would throw her out because she'd be the drill sergeant of him being in the army again. He'll think he went back to being 18 and joined the army. And Vaughn. Vaughn don't listen to women. He's man. He knows it all. At least he thinks. He don't know shit. Hoping the neighbor gets her brakes done today. They're working on her brakes. Yesterday they were working on her brakes. She had her ex-husband's truck, so she delivered the beds. Her and her ex-husband. I don't know why they got a divorce. They still hang together. They still do everything together. Yeah, I definitely don't like this wind stream. It really goes off and on all day, in and out. Keep shutting my internet down. I'm getting tired of it. sugar? What was it? Must be getting close to that time of the month. We did when I first met him, Frosty. I tried to help him out and stuck up for him, and I got stabbed in the back for it. So I don't even bother with him anymore. He's one of these guys that thinks he knows it all, and like I said, don't know shit. No, no, not at all, Frosty. The only time I met him was at a family reunion, and I stuck up for him. Told him go brush his hair and put it in a ponytail under the hat. He told me I didn't know what I was talking about until I took my hat off and my hair was longer than his. But it was brushed out, combed out, whatever you want to call it, put in a ponytail and up under the hat. I didn't want my family to know I was a hippie at the time. I didn't want to embarrass my father, bringing me in front of all his kin and me look nasty. It don't work like that. I'm not like that. Vaughn, he don't give a fuck what he looks like. Yeah, I went to 2 family reunions and helped Alice and my father build Lake Alice, and then that following year I moved down here. I've been here now 15 years. Someone asked me, would I move back to Ohio? No. I'm happily content in the state of Kentucky. The weather's okay. It's not good. It's not bad. It's not real hot. It's not real cold. Not a lot of snow. We get a lot of rain, but not a lot of snow. Sounds like the cats are in there giving mommy a problem. She's using cuss words at him, so yeah, she's mad. My wife don't use cuss words if she don't have to. Shit. Well, people, Big Larry's going to get off here. Ain't much to be talked about today. I just wanted to say good morning to y'all. Y'all have a good day. Peace out from the Big Larry Show.